up, guys? It's Ernest with Ready D Cards and Collectibles. I'm here with our Season 1 champion, Kobe Harris. We have a season for Pokemon where we rack up points based on tournament results, like locals for the whole season. And we decided our tournament. Kobe just got first place, so he's going to go over his list. What'd you play, man?
Alright, I played Lugia Vstar with Aurora attackers in it, just a pretty standard list, but I played some pretty unusual cards in it, so we'll go over it. I just played regular 4 copies of Lugia, pretty standard, one I started almost every game, almost matchup. Only 2 V-Stars. With all the other attackers that you have, you don't really need more.
You're never scared of prizing the other one?
I mean, even if you prize it, you really just need the Summoning Star.
That's fair.
You don't need to attack with it, but with Powerful Energies, it's just another 300 swinger that you can have.
Alright.
4 Archeops, I want to hit these turn 1 as often as possible. I really like 4. 3 is fine, but I like 4 just so that I can get 2 in the discard as many games as possible.
Yeah.
Playing with only 1 out after having to, Summoning Star for just a single Archeops is fine, but it just kind of limits me a bit more than I'd like. I played the 1/1 Espeon that Isaiah Bradner played in his list. Originally it was for Lost Box and Giratina, just to kind of try to help with those Sableye more than anything, but throughout other matchups such as Control and any deck that might have the Zekrom in it that's going to paralyze you, or the Articuno that's going to paralyze you, the Espeon's going to be really good for those like smaller matchups. I played a Lumineon to find my supporters, basic consistency, and then the Eldegoss so I could loot Bird Keepers if I had to play the Control player that was playing today.
Nice.
Then for my tech attackers, I've got a Drapion, another counter for Control, mostly for the Mewtwo V Union, but it's also, of course, really good against Mew V Max.
And you played that today?
Yeah, played against Mew V Max. Drapion was huge, won me the first game for sure.
Right.
And then I played the Yveltal, of course. The Yveltal is, knocks
Card's
out
broken.
anything, kills VMAXs, great card.
Yep.
Almost better against Mew than the Drapion is, honestly. The Charizard, I didn't get a ton of use out of it, but just being able to put it on the board, threaten, a big 250, and then they have to deal with the Charizard and Yveltal, so many other different threats that are just tough to deal with. The Stoutland, of course, for Lost Box and other small 1-prizers, just to get back your advantage in the prize race if they get a quick knockout on a Lugia.
Did you ever take knockouts with it today?
Oh, yeah, when I was playing against Chandler in top 8, he was playing Lost Box. I powered it up mostly just to take out Sableye, but there was a couple times I was able to, get a boss on a Comfey or get enough powerful energies on it to kill a Cramorant with the Double Dip Fangs. Pumpkaboo, because Path Turn 1 could hurt really bad. Manaphy, because Greninja is really annoying, especially paired with Sableye. They can take out your Archeops pretty quickly.
So did you like this more than Dunsparce?
I don't think Dunsparce is really necessary, mostly because the lightning attacker most people are playing is Zekrom, and most of the time you'd rather them just knock out your Lugia than paralyze it. So I haven't really played against enough like if there was a Flaffy deck that was just playing all lightning, I'd probably play Dunsparce, but other than that, I don't think it's necessary.
Alright.
Path was my 1 stadium.
Jeez, the sauce.
I really chose to play Path just so I could hit Mewtwo V Union through its ability with an Yveltal. I teched really hard for Control, didn't want to lose the Control. So that's really what that was in there for. And then just having a stadium bump in general was pretty good. Only 2 choice belts. I really like 3. 3 is kind of where I'd like to be. It's probably, the 61st card in my list right now. Just couldn't quite make the space for the 3rd that I wanted, but it takes Lugia's numbers with powerful energies over the top. It takes Charizard over the top. It's just a very strong card that you want to be able to keep late into games. Then for the rest of my items, it's just pretty simple. 4 Quick Ball to find the basics, 4 Evo Incense to find the evolutions, and 4 Ultra Balls to find everything.
What is that rarity though, bro?
That's the old black and white reverse.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and then for the supporters, I played 3 Professor. I'd really like to play a 4th.
This set of Professor.
I'd really like to play a 4th, but you know, with all the different tech attackers and teching, if I wasn't teching so hard for control, I'd probably have space for the 4th research and the 3rd choice belt. So that's probably where I'd make those cuts for.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 boss. Really good against Lost Box, where Serena can't get the job done. It's just really helpful to have late in games when you can take, you know, maybe you don't have all of the damage with powerful energies or so on and so forth to take like a big knockout on a Vstar or a VMAX, but you can take out, you know, just a V, Crobat, something like that. Serena's great.
My card is broken.
I'm only playing 2. If I was, I'd probably play the 4th research over the 3rd Serena, but 3rd Serena would be really good too. Cutting a boss for a Serena is fine, but I think it hurts you against Lost Box a little more than I'd probably like. 2 Bird Keeper, like I said, Paralyze has been running around. The deck doesn't play any switch outs, so it's just a way to keep drawing cards as well as having a switch
So this
out.
card just switch and then draw 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then just the Marnie to disrupt your opponent whenever you might need to. And to also have a little bit of shuffle draw in case your energies get too clogged up in your deck.
So 10 supporters.
10 supporters, 3. Yep, 10.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then for the energies. We've got 4 Aurora. Powers up the Charizard, powers up the Yveltal. You want to be able to have as much of them as possible, just so that you're not, you know, if you only play 3 and you prize 1, then your Yveltal, you know, its attacks are getting a little bit harder, especially if you've discarded things throughout the game.
Yep.
4 powerful energies. Best card in the deck, honestly. Lets you kill anything, anytime, any way you want. It's honestly crazy,
Yeah.
especially with Stoutland. I mean, there was a time in our matchup in finals where you had a fully healthy Kyurem, and if I didn't prize my 4th powerful, I just attach a choice belt and take a knockout on the
One shot of Kyurem
One shot the
VMAX,
Kyurem, which is crazy.
which is at 330, by the way.
Yeah, it's just crazy. 3 double turbos just to be consistent in the early turns, especially with retreats. It's really, really strong with the Yveltal. You'll need a double turbo for that most of the time to get powered up in 1 turn.
I also think you need at least 2 just in case you can only have 1 Archeops.
Yeah.
And you always just have like the double turbo
So when you only
for...
have 1 Archeops, the double turbos are really like what's keeping you going, and also it lets you kind of get recovered and start getting attachments back that you would have had if you had the 2 Archeops.
Yep.
Then 2 capture energies, early game consistency, get more Lugias out. Just 5th and 6th quick balls, really. And then a V-Guard energy, mostly for Mew matchups, Palkia matchups, just anything that might be able to reach for a 1-shot against you.
Yeah. Mirror.
And then the Heat energy. You could play the dark one, but the Heat works well with the Charizard and the Yveltal, so
Yeah.
I would play that one.
All right, man.
That is the list.
You got any shout-outs? Any final thoughts?
Shout out to Dom. Every card in this deck is his. Except
Oh,
for the
yeah,
Espeons.
that's true.
Top tier deck
Couldn't
builder.
have done it without him. Shout out to Chandler, my teammate. Gak, my teammate. Everybody I
Snack.
test with.
Yep.
And shout out to all the store owners for putting all this on.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate the list. Peace out.